Good morning, students. Welcome to today's information technology class. So your exams are nearing. Your first exam is information technology, right? So you still have 3 more days to go. So did you all started revising Unit 3 and Unit 4? That's good. So in Unit 3, so do you know what is the name of the chapter Unit 3? Yes, it is ICT skills. Unit 3 is ICT skills. So what is ICT? Yes, information and communication technology. So with the help of information and communication technology like smartphones and computers and laptops, what are the things we are doing? Especially smartphone. We studied about smartphone, the layout of smartphone, what we do with the smartphone, how does it helps us in a day-to-day life. Similarly, we studied about computer, the parts of a computer like input, output devices, then CPU, in detail about CPU, like functional units of CPU, secondary storage devices, memory units, all these things we covered in ICT skills. Also, we studied about types of softwares, hardware and software components of the computer, right? And we studied about how to create an email address, how to create an email account, how to send and receive emails. All these things we covered in the ICT skills. Then we studied chapter 4, that is unit 4. So you know what is the name of the unit 4? Yes, which is entrepreneurship skills. Unit 4 is entrepreneurship skills. So in this chapter, we studied about the difference between the normal businessman and an entrepreneur. So entrepreneur is the one who has his ideas, own ideas, and he satisfies his customers' needs by taking complicated risk. He's called entrepreneur. And we studied in detail about entrepreneurship. We studied so many examples for an entrepreneur. Okay. Then we studied about the difference between wage employment and then entrepreneur. Okay. So all these things we covered. And then at last we studied about the types of business activities like a product-based business, service-based business, and hybrid business. Product means which you can touch and feel, so selling the products. Then service means just giving the service. Maybe it's a repair or giving some coachings or something. Then hybrid means together, both product selling product and giving service. It's called hybrid business. Then we studied about two types of product-based businesses like a manufacturing business and a trade business. Manufacturing means creating a product in a factory. Okay, then trade means just buying the things from a factory or any other businessman and selling to others, which is a trade business. So these are the things we covered. Students, in this exam, I have asked one or two questions from the unit, from the chapter. So thoroughly read your Unit 3 and Unit 4 from your soft copy. Those who read completely, they can definitely score full mark. Okay. Then another thing is those who are copying the answers from maybe from friends or from the soft copy or some genius maybe copying from the internet. I won't give marks for those questions. Okay, so try to give your own answers. I know how to, the way you answer, from that I can identify whether it's your own answer or you studied and written or it is copied from somewhere else. So try to avoid small practices. I will give marks only for those who studied and written by their own, that I can identify. Okay, as a teacher, I can definitely do that. So for those, I won't give marks. So don't come and just stand in front of me that you need a marks. Okay, so I never ever give marks for copying. Clear? Okay, so you still have a 3 more days for your exam. So start studying at least from today onwards. If you have not started it, start from today onwards. Okay, and read the chapter thoroughly. It is very easy to understand. Both units are very simple to understand. and they have given with so many examples, so it is easy to keep it in your mind. Got it? That's good. So let's go to today's portion. Students, let's go to today's chapter. Today I'm going to start a new chapter from the second textbook. I'll send you the soft copy of the second textbook today. All of you save it in your device, maybe in a smartphone or a laptop or in a computer. So hereafter you have to study the second textbook. Okay. So before starting the chapter, I have a question for you. Can you please imagine about 30 years back? So you cannot imagine because you were not born at that time. So just you can ask your parents, what about 30 years back? How was the economy of the country? Or you can ask what about the economy of an individual family? And the accessibilities, everything, the easy of life. See, 30 years back, most of them used to go by walk. Nowadays, bike, even the students those who are studying in school also started using bikes, scooters, car, right? Then parents, they may be using hand grinders, but now electric grinder, mixie, washing machine, everything has come, which made everyone's life very easier. How it is? It's because of technology. And if you take the value of 100 rupees just 30 or 40 years back, the value of 100 rupees is very less nowadays. But value of 100 rupees 30 or 40 years back, it's a huge amount. So for 100 rupees, they can buy a lot of items. But today, with 100 rupees, we can buy one or two snacks, right? It may be your pocket money, I think. So the economical position also improved. So comparing with 30 or 40 years back and today. So why is it so? It's because of the technology. Okay, we are using so many technologies day by day. So many technologies are arriving in the market. People are getting addicted to the technologies. Nowadays, without the technology, no one can live. Am I right? Yes. Without the smartphone, is it possible for your parents and you to just go through your life, daily life? No, right? Because smartphone, every time you're holding the phone on your hand, doing all type of works, whether playing games or calling your friends, sending a message or sending important information to somebody else or sending a files or documents, searching something in the mobile phone, everything, it's in your hand. So without that smartphone, you can't move around. That is what the technology is around us. Okay. So today we are going to study about the chapter information technology enabled services. Okay. So the name of the chapter is IT and ITES. ES services, okay, enabled services. IT means information technology, ITES means information technology enabled services. So this is the name of the unit we are going to study today. So as you know, the technology, it's all around us. Without the technologies, we cannot go just even take a single step. Wherever we go, whatever we do, everything it's because of the technology only. And you can't see any offices without the computer. Am I right? Even if you go to margin free also, the billing happens with the help of computer. All shops. Okay, not only billing, so the back end processes. So the stocks, management and everything with the help of computer only. No one is using a pen and paper. Okay, so everything it's with the help of computer only. Got it? So that much of effect the computer has in our day-to-day life. Without the computer, it's not possible to run an easy life. So that is what we are going to study in IT and ITES. IT means information technology. ITES means information technology enabled services. Now, first tell me what is meant by IT, information technology. So information technology means information means sort of data. It can be anything. If you ask me, as I'm a teacher, I would say students name list, mark list. That is the data which I hold it always. And if you go to a provision store, they say that the stock items what they have in their shop. So that is the data they will be having. So, and if you go to any offices, okay, they may not have a data like a numbers, numerical figures. It may be some calculations like a survey or something. Okay, survey number of people, how many people are there in each and every household. So survey will be there. Okay. So each and every sector it's using computer. So information technology, what does it mean by information technology? Information technology means we are creating some information. As I said, if you take me, I am creating sort of information related to students name list and mark list. So I'm creating the information. Okay, I'm just creating some data and I'm managing the data. I'm entering marks, and if there is any mistake, I will just edit the data and do all the works. And I will save it in my computer for future purpose. And if it's required, I have to forward that mark list to your class teacher. So I'm sharing information. So information technology, it's nothing but creating, managing, storing, and sharing information. It's called information technology. So clear? Information technology means creating. So I'm the one who is creating my own data. Okay, I'm managing my data. I'm storing the data in my computer. Then I'm sharing the data with your class teacher. So all these things comes under information technology. So is it clear for everyone? That's good. Okay. So if you take a computer, so as I said, I'm entering the data, my own data in my computer, right? So how does the computer works? How does the computer works? It's a simple question, right? So you're studying from standard 5, I think. How does a computer work? So the teacher might have drawn a diagram like input, process, output. So this is the way the computer works. Input, process, output, 3 steps. What does mean by input? Input means we have to feed some data into the computer, right? We are feeding some data into the computer. So this data and instructions we are feeding. We are feeding data and instructions to the computer. So what does mean by data? Data means it may be a raw data, what I collected, okay? So maybe the data collected from the survey office or data collected from about the population of the country or about the cricket match, anything, okay? So data and instructions we are feeding through the computer, which is getting processed by the computer, and after processing the data and instructions, we are getting the desired output. We are getting the desired output. We are getting the desired output. So this processed data and information, instruction, it's called information. So the processed data, so here it is getting processed, right? After processing, we are getting the result. Okay, we are getting the result. Actually, I should write desired result, I have to write. Both has the same meaning, result and output, okay? So I'm getting the desired result. So the desired result, it's a processed data. So what is the processed data called as? Information, which is called as information. Which is processed data is known as information. Which is called information. Okay, processed data, it's called information. And again, so the process of computer, it's taking the input, processing and providing the result, desired result. That is the processed data, it's called information, which is the output. Which is the output. And sometimes the data may be a conclusion. Okay, there may be a conclusion. Data maybe sometimes it's a numerical fact. I have entered marks of my class students. Okay, I will find the total marks. So I'm getting some total amount. some amount I'm getting or some marks I'm getting. Okay, sometimes based on the data we are just bringing some conclusion. We are coming to a conclusion. So sometimes it may be a conclusion. It's not only the numerical figures, it may be some conclusions. So the derived conclusions, everything it's called as information. Okay, so the computer, it's not only used for processing only the numeric values, it also gives us conclusions in some places. Okay, so the processed data and conclusions are called information. So clear for everyone? That's good. So this is the way the computer works. If you take business, which has a close relationship with the information technology, you can see many businesses, they have to involve in technology to compete with others in this market. Otherwise, they cannot stand up. For example, you can just take a private or a public sector, whatsoever. Okay, just take an example as booking tickets, maybe a train ticket or an air ticket. So whatsoever, you can just do it from your home, right? So no need to go to that particular office and just to write to fill up the form and give it to them. You can, by sitting in your home itself, you can book your tickets. So the companies, those who are providing this services, they will pick up their business, because every time all cannot go to the particular place, travel and book the ticket. So this information technology enables the services of the business. Okay, so there are a lot of benefits are there in business using this information technology. That is what I'm going to say now. So the benefits of business in using information technology. Okay, so if you take the first benefit, we can reach more customers. The business persons, they can reach more potential customers because they're just giving advertisement. So log on to this particular site, you can just book your ticket easily. So what people do, they don't want to take risk. They don't want to go and stand in a queue to book a ticket. They will sit in their home and they will book the ticket. So they are able to get the potential customers. And once after booking the ticket and after traveling, if you feel very comfortable with that particular traveling mode, then what do? You will recommend that to your friends. And next time when you travel also, you will use the same particular service to book your ticket. So which develops the relationship with the potential customers. Okay. Then thirdly, you can see that it streamline operations. Streamline operation means, like as I said, just instead of going to the particular place and standing in a queue and booking the ticket, which eliminates all these types of works. Okay, traveling and standing in a queue, filling up the form, all these unnecessary works are getting eliminated, which is called streamline operations. Sitting from your home, you can book your ticket whenever you need. Even at 12 o'clock, you can book your tickets. It doesn't matter what time you are booking. Every time the service will be enabled. Okay, and even the private people, there is no need to keep their shop open for 24 hours. They can just keep their website, and people can log in and just they can book their tickets. So that is streamline operations, and which reduce cost, improving efficiency and maximizing profit, minimizing waste and providing better service to the customers. Okay, and which also supports a better relationship with the customers. So these are the benefits of businesses which uses the information technology. Okay, so these are the benefits. So what are the benefits? First, we will get, yes, what we get potential customers. Then the relationship with the potential customers will be developed. Then streamline operations will be reduced. Streamline means unwanted related to the work will be eliminated. Okay, then it improves the customer satisfaction, improving efficiency, which maximize the profit and reduces the cost and support better relationship with the customers and partners. So these are the benefits of businesses which uses information technology. So we saw what is meant by information technology, right? So let me repeat it again. Information technology means creating, managing, storing and sharing information. It's called information technology. And we studied about the process of computer. It takes the input, processes the data and gives us the desired result, which is called information. The desired result is called information, or we can say that the processed data, it's called information, or sometimes we may get conclusion, that is also called information. And we studied about the benefits of businesses which uses this information technology. Okay, now let's see what is this ITES. As I said, IT means information technology enabled services. E means enabled, S means services. Okay, so it is information technology enabled services. That is called ITES. Okay, so we can also call it as web enabled services or remote services. We can call it as or web enabled services or remote services. Web enabled or remote services. Web enabled means using the net only we are doing all type of business activities, right? Buying, selling things, booking tickets, everything. So you need to have a net connection, right? So it is web, we can also call it as web enabled services or remote services. Remote means the office may be somewhere else in the world, but we are booking tickets as the shop or office or shop, it's just in our doorstep. Sitting from our home we are doing. So it is called remote services. Clear? So what is this information technology enabled services? What does it do? So there are many sectors, as I said, private and public sectors, they are using this information technology, right? So what is the purpose of using this information technology? Why don't they go with a pen and paper? Because if they use this information technology, which improves the quality of their service, okay, in each and every business, this IT enables, okay, or improves the quality of the service, which is called information technology enabled services. It's called information technology enabled services. So whatever the field which uses the information technology, they are going online with the customers and the relationship, definitely they will pick up a great place in the business, in their business. Those who are not having a information technology are not using that, they will be in a lower level. You can see small shops, their development will be very less. Here you can see they will improve the quality of service in a day by day manner. Okay, so now these information technology enabled services, they provide wide range of job opportunities for people. Wide range of job opportunities, because if it is a site, okay, so online booking or anything, there may be somebody working on it. If I'm placing an order in a computer, so somebody at the back end will check what order it's placed and where I have to deliver this order, whether the amount is received or not, everything is there. They have to check it, right? So it gives job opportunity for people. So the back end offices, okay, and you can see call centers. If you have any problem with a mobile phone, okay, network problem, or if you made a payment for your mobile recharge and which is not happen in your mobile, immediately you call the customer care. So who is answering? So call center, they are IT enabled services. Okay, so they are giving a lot of job opportunity for people, which improves the quality of life also for many people. Okay, So there are so many job opportunities like call centers, payrolls, logistic managements, okay, like sending items through to air or land transportation or revenue claim processing, medical billing, medical coding, medical transcription and all. In foreign countries, the doctors will prescribe the medicines. Okay, only orally they will prescribe, they won't write it. We have to listen to the what they are telling and we have to write it. That is called medical transcription, and we have to send a file to them, to that particular hospital. So which are all with the help of, which all happens with the help of information technology only. So likewise, the legal databases, back office operations, content development, so many are there. Geographical information system, then web services, then HR, human resource services, etc. Human resources, what they do is they do the payroll process as well as they will just take interviews. Okay, they will take interviews about interviews for any companies. Okay, they will call the people, those who apply for a particular job, and they will take a phone interview, and if they are suitable they will proceed to the next level. So all these things happens with the help of information technology. So information technology enables services which gives a lot of career opportunities for people. Okay, so next one is one of the services, it's called BPO. It's nothing but business process outsourcing. So outsourcing means giving our task to somebody else. It's called outsourcing. Business process outsourcing. It's like some, for example, maybe a product is manufactured and distributed to the people in one particular country, and if there is any problem with that particular product or how to handle the product, everything will be explained through another office in another country. For example, you can just take example of a phone service provider, VoIP, voice over internet protocol. So this is in US. Using this voice over internet protocol, it's a device like a modem. Okay, so they can make phone calls and connect to internet. So the product is sold in US, the product is made from US and sold it to the US people, but their service, how to install that product, how to connect it to computer, how to make phone calls, all the instructions and everything will be handled by the Indian company. Okay, which is handled by the Indian company. So the product is manufactured and distributed in one particular country, but its services it's provided in another country. So they are outsourcing their work to the another country. Okay, so that is called outsourcing, business outsourcing, business process outsourcing. And you can see IT companies, so many software companies are there, right? IT technoparks are there. So do you think that to whom they are working for? Are they working for the Indian companies, all of them? No, I can exactly say that very less, maybe 10% of the people may be working for the same country, but majority of them are working for US or UK or other foreign countries only. They have a tie-up with other countries, and whatever software they need, everything it's created, developed from our country, and they are just giving the software to them and they are paying money for us. So it is called outsourcing. And software development is there, financial and accounting services, medical transcription, like a healthcare, then multimedia and design services, legal services, e-publishing and web promotions. Everything is done by outsourcing only, business process outsourcing. These are examples of business process outsourcing. Is it clear? That's good, students. So today we studied about what is mean by IT and ITES, IT enabled services. Okay, so information technology, that is processing data and instruction and getting the desired result is called information technology. Okay, then so information technology in the sense creating, managing, storing and sharing information, transferring information, it's called information technology. Then we studied about ITES, information technology enabled services. So it's a which makes the business, okay, which improves the quality of a service, which is called whatever the information technology which improves the quality of the service. It's called information technology enabled services, and which gives more career opportunities of for people. Okay, one of them we have seen about BPO services. Okay, business process outsourcing, and some examples we have seen. Is it clear for everyone? That's good. Students, read these chapter. I have taught you just 3 pages. Read the same from your text, I mean soft copy, then only you can understand clearly. We may soon have a doubt clearing session. If you have any doubts, you can ask me at that time. Got it? That's good. So thank you for today. So students, don't forget to read unit 3 and 4 from your soft copy. I have asked questions inside from the chapter also. So study well. See you on Thursday. Thank you, students.